What's up, everybody? Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 20 of my favorite 30 albums of the 60s countdown that we're doing here each and every day. This month, September 2023, 30 days in a month, we picked out together our favorite 30 albums released in the 60s. Any genre, absolutely any genre. Rock, pop, reggae, jazz, fusion, prog, acid rock, psychedelic rock, whatever, doesn't matter. As long as it's music. We can include it this month, right? So here we've got, for my pick today, pick number 20. We're in the top 20. This is the second studio album from this Canadian artist, released May 14th, 1969, recorded at Wally Heider's Studio 3 in Hollywood, California, by David Briggs and Neil Young himself for Reprise Records. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere from Neil Young with Crazy Horse. So yeah, this is the first ever, excuse me, album with Neil and his band Crazy Horse, who he would record and tour with quite a bit throughout his career. Not always consistently, but every couple of years he would always, I'm going to do an album with Crazy Horse. Usually that album is more electrified, rockin', that sort of thing, right? So let's talk about Neil and Crazy Horse, right? So Neil Young, of course, on lead vocals and guitars. You got Danny Whitten on guitars, lead and backing vocals. Billy Talbot, bass guitar, and Ralph Molina on drums and harmony vocals. And you got a couple additional guys. Robin Lane does contribute some backing vocals on this album, and Bobby Notkoff, a violin on a track, right? So here we've got, there's a couple of Neil Young classics on this album. That's the reason why I like this album so much. Personally, for me, I like the rock and Neil Young stuff. That's generally the material of his that I gravitate towards. And while his more acoustic kind of country stuff, country folky stuff is fine too, and I like quite a bit of that as well. I find it's the more rockin' side of Neil that I really like, and this album is a perfect example of that kind of like late '60s, early '70s kind of like grungy country rock type of thing that he was doing, right? So a lot of electric guitars and sprawling songs and just that kind of gutsy feel, but he still kind of brings that kind of countryside that he always has to his music. So of course we got Cinnamon Girl, right? That's big, heavy riffing. Neil loves Cinnamon Girl, killer song, one of his long-lasting songs that forever played live. Title track, everybody knows This Is Nowhere. Also terrific. I wish that was a little longer. It's a very, very brief song, just 2 and change. Cinnamon Girl, also just under 3 minutes. Then you got Round and Round, It Won't Be Long, another cool song. And of course, that leads us into, and of course, as the side goes on, the original vinyl songs get longer and longer, Round and Round, just under 6 minutes. Then, of course, 9 minutes of Down by the River. Haunting track. Great guitar soloing, right? Neil's raw, totally untechnical guitar style. Love the, again, I've always said a million times, I'm not really a lyrics guy, but I always thought that the story of Down by the River is just so haunting, so effective. That's, one of those rare songs for me that, like, I like it just as much for the lyrics as I like it for the whole musical arrangement. Down by the River, so good. Man, that chorus, just great stuff. And then on side 2, you got The Losing End, When You're On. Another cool song. Running Dry, Requiem for the Rockets. Another cool song. And then, of course, leading up to Cowgirl in the Sand. 10 minutes long. Kind of cool that he ends both sides of the original album with these kind of epic tracks that are very kind of similar. Cowgirl in the Sand, kind of haunting and kind of heavy and loads of guitar fireworks. For me, Cowgirl in the Sand, Down by the River, Cinnamon Girl, and everybody knows This Is Nowhere. Those are the reasons why this is ranking as high as it is. The other songs are cool too, but man, those 4, just excellent, 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 excellent. This is probably my favorite Neil Young album for those reasons, right? For those songs. All right, let's take a look at some charting positions, shall we? So here in the U.S., this made it to number 34. Not that high, right? Not too bad. In Spain, this made it to number 18. All right. as far as certifications go. In UK, this was silver, 60,000 units sold. United States, platinum, 1 million copies sold. And as far as the singles released from this particular album, Down by the River was released May 14th, 1969. Kind of strange that they were released Down by the River as a single, right? I think so. And then Cinema Girl got released April 20th, 1970. So it's almost a year later, right? They released Cinema Girl as a single. So this album kind of floated around the charts for a bit, right? Here in the States. So yeah, that's my pick for today. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere. Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Good stuff. Rootsy, countrified rock and roll. A lot of Neil Young blasting away on his Les Paul guitar. A lot of cool, chunky rhythms from the Crazy Horse guys. Yeah, good album. Just, again, probably my favorite Neil Young album. So let us know what you think of this album down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Pick number 20 as we march our way towards number 1. So let's see what your pick is for today. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility gear, including the brand new Psychedelic Whale shirt, the brand new UK Connection shirt. That link is down below, as well as the link to our Cameo page where you can get a personalized video from myself personally. So thanks in advance for all that, and we'll see you real soon here on the channel. Of course, coming up, we've got the Hudson Valley Squares tonight, our Q&A episode, so tune in later on tonight, and as we answer your questions that you guys have been posting in that original video, asking for questions, we'll be answering a bunch of them tonight on the show, and we'll see you tomorrow for pick number 19. Till then, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.